daming maiiwan. Are you ready for more 2K TV Interactive? Well, we're talking All-Stars this week, so here's another one for you. Which NBA legend does the All-Star Game MVP award honor?
Is it Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, or Bill Russell? All legends. But there's only one right answer.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Marion. Joe Dumars is up. Out there with Chris. Paul. Then it's Ewing, and it's Haywood in at the power forward. And for Charlotte, Mullen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Russell. Then it's White. And it's Chenier in at the shooting guard position. Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Now, here's Mullen. Here's Chenier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Russell kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. The rejection by Paul. And it's good. 2 points. Al Paul. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. No one near him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Paul is superb in the pick and roll. I mean, once the screen comes, he's really good at taking what the defense gives him.
From the arc. Rebounded by Marion. Minnesota with the ball.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Ewing's shot is good.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
And White kicks to Rodman. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Chenier. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
The kick out to Dumas. Fast break. Here we go. A nice shot by Chenier. Chenier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Marion. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Rodman's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 2, and this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Now here's White. The pass to Chenier. Lays it up and banks it in. Chenier's got 8.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Paul missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Mullins' shot is off. Minnesota trails by 4. It's Dumars on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Marion against Mullins. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
That's good from Marion.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Joakim Noah. First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul. Shooting for your home team, DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Conley, the pass to Noah. Back to Conley. The 19-foot shot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Dandridge against Turkoglu. Banked in off the glass.
And they're just using his size to get the advantage. Turkoglu manages to beat the contact.
Dandridge passes to Grant. Here's Dandridge. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Turkoglu against Dandridge. Turkoglu kicks to Baker. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
2 minutes.
Up to the right wing. Petrie.
2 minutes.
Offline with his 3. Minnesota trails by 5. Conley with it. Over to the wing. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Noah kicks to Rivers. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Dandridge. Another miss by Minnesota. Charlotte leading by 5. Passes to Harper. Pass to Petrie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Dandridge. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive. Awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
Out left to the wing. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Petrie.
Dandridge against Turkoglu. Pass to Noah. Grant outside. Right side, Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Here's Harper. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Derek Harper. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Harper.
Boy, Derek Harper is such a solid guard, fundamentally sound in every area, and he's got really good size. He's physical and with good quickness and understands his teammates. Look to him to set the tone.
And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Rodman is out there with Jordan. Then it's Mullen. Then it's White. And it's Chenier in at the shooting guard. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Ewing can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Jordan sends it back, and he recovers it.
Every game Haywood plays, I wish good luck to whoever has the job of keeping him off the boards, because it's literally impossible. He is a driven player on the backboard.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And the pass to Mullen. Three-pointer. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Hornets now. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Marion outside.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Russell, he's checked in for Jordan.
The floor for your home team, Bill Russell.
Outside Dumars. To the inside. Ewing trying to get open as Hayward. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ewing. Rodman outside. He kicks to Mullen. Passes it to Chenier. Charlotte moving it around. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And it's White missing. Minnesota trails by 11. On the wing, Dumars. Hit the floater. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Outside, White. Here's Chenier, covered by Dumars. Chenier's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Dumars dishes to Paul. Pass to Ewing. Here is Haywood. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hornets leading by 11. Down low, here's Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed.
Just one thing else that separates Russell from other bigs. I mean, the speed to outrun most guys on the court.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You dance team, make some noise.
Minnesota trails by 13. Marion outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Haywood. Kicks it to Paul. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chenier, the pass to Russell, and it goes down 2 points. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Poked away. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Marion kicks to Dumars. Back to Marion. On the wing, Ewing. Clock at 4. Tipped away. And stolen by Russell. One-on-one fast break. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
The pass to Paul. Outside Dumars. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
Boy, Dumars does such a really good job sharing the rock. A willing passer.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Marion passes to Ewing. Yep, that one goes. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work paying dividends for Ewing inside, getting his shot through the defense there.
White against Paul. They get it back. And another shot.
Home team foul. Joe White. First personal foul. Second.
Some changes for Charlotte. Baker, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Harper in for White. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minnesota trails by 17. Paul with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got 7.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Chenier, guarded by Marion. Oh, Russell in position.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Knocks it loose. Harper with the steal. On the wing, Mullen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Mullen with the ball. Shawn Marion covering. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got his first 2 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Paul with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Noah against Harper. And that's collected by Grant. Minnesota trails by 15. Outside Dumars. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First one falls for him. Dandridge, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Paul. Both good from the line that time.
and working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Minnesota trails by 13. Outside Dumars. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Hornets ahead. They lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at Charlotte. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that ball. But you've got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 11. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Ewing. Paul out there with Dumars. Then there's Marion. And it's Haywood in at the four-man position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Dumars. They get it again. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Mullen. Rodman's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marion. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
White against Paul. And it's White missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Marion. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Great positioning on the putback. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team. And your dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Here's Paul. 10 points for him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Chenier. He's got 14. Outside, White.
Away team foul.
Minnesota making a switch. Rivers checked in.
Foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Doc Rivers.
Paul against White. Inside, Russell. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Rivers on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
On the wing, Rodman. Pass to Chenier. Kicks it out to Mullen. All sorts of time. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Paul. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Paul's got 15.
You know, with the defense and playmaking that Paul brings your team, both of those are platinum level. When CP has a huge scoring night, his stuff is off the charts.
Away team foul.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Charlotte.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. And to the lineup for your home team, DeAndre Jordan.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's White missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Defensive foul. Chris Paul. First personal foul. And the third team foul. Shooting for your home team, Dennis Rodman. One shot.
And Rodman, no good on that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Paul kicks to Rivers. Ewing surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Fades. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to Mullen. Here's Chenier. Over Rivers. Chenier's shot is off. Minnesota trails by 8. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Well, that's a good feed to Ewing. Once he's up there, the defense really has no way to get in his way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Teams changing it up here. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Petrie. He's guarded by Rivers. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Haywood.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Outside Conley. Here's Ewing. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
Mullen for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Haywood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White looking around. To the wing on the left. Unloads. Petrie no good. Minnesota trails by 3. Break their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Charlotte shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
He misses the free throw. Baker, he's checked in for Charlotte. Harper comes in for White. Grant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dumars comes in for Doc Rivers. And he can't hit the second. Minnesota trails by 3. Here's Dumars. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Turkoglu against Ewing. Jordan trying to free himself up, and the shot goes in. Turkoglu's got 7.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
And there's the pass to Andrews. Harper against Conley. Left side, Grant. The kick out to Dumas. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 6 points for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Harper. And he drops it in from the low post. Harper's got his second basket.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Got a piece of it. Here's Petrie, covered by Dumas. Petrie no good. Minnesota trails by 5. Back to Conley. Passes it to Ewing. Ewing plus second chance points on the tip in. Ewing's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
51.
And from a recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Steve Clifford.
Well, we're doing well. Great job. Show your hands. Show your hands. Don't foul.
Moments ago, Steve Clifford talking about defensive technique. Doesn't want to give up 3 points at the charity line.
And by focusing in on the smallest thing, his guys know how serious he is. One of the better defensive coaches in our league.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. They've got Dennis Rodman. He's out there with Mullen. White is out there with Russell. And it's Chenier in at the 2. Mullen against Marion. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And even 3-on-3 break. Paul kicks it to Noah. Marion outside. Dumars against Mullen. Trying to get open his heel. And Dumars gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
On the wing, Mullen. There's the triple. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Noah, the pass to Dumas. Paul, left side, fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Rodman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. White finds Rodman. Floats one. Keeps it alive. And it's Russell with that extra effort. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the Hornets call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And your dance team. And your dance team. And your dance team.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Minnesota. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. White. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And Mullen with the slam.
Watching Mullen go to the hoop, I love it. An aggressive score, knows how to knife his way into the heart of the defense.
Pass to Ewing. Back to Paul. Over White. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. A nice shot by Ewing.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Odman passes to Mullen. It's White on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. White's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Pass to Dumars. Lets a floater go. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now the pass to Rodman. Inside. A jump hook, and Ewing sends it back.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
The wide open look here for Marion. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 6 assists now in the game. Paul against White. Outside, Rodman. Poked loose. Marion against Mullen. Passes it to Chenier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Ewing. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for your home team, Phil Chenier. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
All up top. White covering. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Chenier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Back to Dumars. Gets to the corner and buries it.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Charlotte calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup and for the players. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the wing, Mullen. Nice D from Dumars. Minnesota trails by 6.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Ball outside. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
Good on both.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ewing. He's again. And good that time.
A timely bucket by Patrick Ewing. His team depends on him to come through in the big moments, and more times than not, he delivers.
At the line, one shot.
It's good from Ewing.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Here's Chenier. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Chenier's got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Ewing. Other shot. That one, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Chenier, defended by Paul. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ewing. Pass to Dumars to tie it up. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Chenier. It's hauled in by Ewing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Timberwolves. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ewing. Yes!
No, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Chenier's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Bill Russell. First personal foul and the third team foul. At the line for the away team is Paul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the stripe. Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Chenier's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Shooting for the away team, Chris Paul at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Grid on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And Ewing with the block. Here's White. And the Hornets miss again. And so Minnesota takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Next week, we'll be bringing you all the highlights from Salt Lake City, Utah.
And you'll want to keep checking back because Team 2K TV is working on a special build segment. That's right, maybe you're getting tired of your current build or one is just not enough. We're bringing in the experts in and we are rebuilding our team. Join us and you.
It's the NBA on 2K 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Brown. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that have some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Cousins can't hit. Here's Pierce. Tipped away. Here's Robertson. Pass to Cousins. Outside, Brown. Here's Richmond. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jones. Here's Pierce. Drops in the 3.
And Pierce squaring up immediately after getting the pass.
Outside, Brown. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The shot by Richmond, no good. Outside Jones. Here's Pierce, defended by Brown. Here's Olajuwon. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Cousins. Here's Richmond. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
This is what Cousins gives you. Good recognition. The ability to make plays for his teammates.
Pass to Olajuwon. To the wing on the left. Here's Thomas. And he buries his first look.
Very clever how he creates space against a bigger defender.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Richmond. Outside, Brown. Cousins down low. That shot missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Olajuwon. Checked by Cousins. Outside, Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And both free throws good for Brown.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Pierce. To the left side wing. Nails it from 3. Thomas has got 5.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Brown. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Thomas. Jones with the ball. Here's Pierce. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Cousins. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
DeMarcus is absolutely fantastic in isolation situation, but the offense flows better when they have him working off the catch.
Here's Pierce. He's got 5. Thomas. And it's rejected. And they're on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Jaylen Brown, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Brown. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for
you. Here's Francis, down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Floyd. It's deflected. Here's Jefferson. Here's Francis.
Away team foul. Doug Collins.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Cooper. Collins defending. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
The ball goes to your home team.
Jason. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Reeves. Collins with it. Outside, Brown. Pass to Ilgauskas. Now here's Brown. Collins finds Brown. Misses the 3. Here's Oklahoma City now. Poke loose. Here's Jefferson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Floyd. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Antoine Jameson. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Ilgauskas. It's Brown on the wing. Jefferson grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. Right wing. Takes a three. Francis can't get it to go. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Yep, count it.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It's Brown on the wing. Three-pointer. That shot off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
It's stolen by Johnson. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Collins. Here's Ilgauskas. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clock is at 3. Now Johnson. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Steve Francis. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Wagner's checked in for Washington. And so he hits both. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Floyd. Right side Johnson. Wagner up top. Shot clock at 6. Here's Floyd. From deep three-point range. Ilgauskas shot is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Oklahoma City Thunder up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And for Washington, blocked. And they get it back. 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Pierce. Gets an open look and hits it. He has 7.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Wagner, the pass to Cousins. Beyond the arc. Richmond with the bucket.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Paul Pierce keeps building on his legendary career. A champion, we know he's a clutch shooter, and more importantly, a bona fide leader.
Now here's Wagner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Thomas. Knocks down the long K. And the Thunder lead by 7.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The visitors with the ball. Wagner outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Richmond. Give him 8. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Jones. Another shot. There's the block. They retain possession. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Richmond. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Jones. Pass to Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Pierce. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Really admire the smart play of Pierce, an efficient shooter who picks his spots well.
Wagner outside. Here's Robertson. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
And I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Here's Bosch. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Now here's Wagner. Cousins, the pass to Wagner. Here's Robertson to the left wing. And here's Hayes. Wagner outside. Here's Robertson. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance.
Home team foul. Chris Bosh. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wagner.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Thomas. Give him 8 for 3. Pierce can't get to it. Now Cousins. Pass to Robertson. Out left to the wing. Wagner outside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Thomas. Inside. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For your dance team.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Your dance team.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Francis. Here's Olajuwon. Tries a 10-footer. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Here's Robertson. Brown in the high post. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Robertson. Back to Brown. The fader. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Cooper's checked in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Francis. Here's Cooper. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Robertson. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
With the tip, it's good on the putback. And now it's just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Jefferson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Cooper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Richmond.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Mitch Richmond. At the line for 2.
First one falls for them.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Good on both. A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Cooper. Here's Reeves. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Richmond. And it's all tied up.
Building off a solid first quarter. He's been lights out here in the second.
Here's Jefferson. Here's Francis. Pass to Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cooper. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Thunder lead by 2. Here's Richmond. Here's the 3. The rebound by Bosch. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Knocks it loose. Here's Brown. The rebound by Bosch.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Cooper. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Thunder up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And, guys, for Oklahoma City, Kenny, what was your impression?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they do it.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Thomas. Pass to Pierce. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Good on the jump shot. Thomas has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so in the game for Washington. Pass to Robertson. Here's Brown. Chops one in from the wing. Give him 8.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Here's Pierce. Outside Jones. To the middle. Deflected. Pass to Richmond. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. To the left wing. 90 seconds into the second half now. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Here's Robertson. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Richmond. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Here's Pierce. Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Robertson. Tipped. Here's Pierce. He's got 12. To the inside. Jamison shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
In transition, here they come. Here's Thomas. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Brown finds Hayes. And here's Collins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Marcus Cousins owns this territory. Back to the basket or facing up. He's a terror on the inside.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, no good.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
He's off on the second.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Kept alive.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Brown. To halt the run. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Thomas. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. Thomas has gone 6 of 9 from the field. Outside, Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Robertson. Here's Hayes. On target from about 13 feet. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Oh, nice shot by Collins.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Pass to Pierce. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Shoots over Cousins. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Brown with it. Pass to Cousins. Here's Robertson. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It's teacher time, everyone. Let's get loud. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Thomas. He's got 14. Pass to Cooper. Here's Thomas. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Robertson. 7 points in the game. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter of the game. Basket's good. 9 points in the game.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Cooper. He has 6. To win the drought. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on to DeMarcus Cousins. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. And Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for the Thunder?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Richmond. Here's Robertson, defended by Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Floyd from the arc. The rebound by Bosch.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the middle. Wagner with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Cousins. Shoots a fadeaway. Good on the shot. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Jones. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Richmond. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Can't connect. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Thunder, they're up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Robertson. Pass to Richmond. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bosch.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And for Washington, to the inside. Got a piece of it. And for Oklahoma City. Brown passes to Cousins. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Thomas. And Bosch gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 5. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Richmond, defended by Jones. Hayes inside to the left side wing. Richmond. The rebound by Bosch. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Jones. And here comes the break. Here's Robertson. He's off on the layup. Here's Pierce. Checked by Cousins. High arcing shot. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Brown passes to Hayes. Here's Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Cousins can't hit. Pass to Jones. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Here's Richmond. Down low, Thomas nails the baby hook. Thomas has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Robertson. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Bosch. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Thunder lead by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Hayes. Brown in the high post. Here's Robertson. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
This is just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Bosch. Here's Thomas. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Hayes. Brown can't hit. Jones up top. To the inside. Bosch. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside, Brown. Pass to Richmond. Now here's Cousins. Here's Robertson. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Bosch.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jones against Hayes. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for your home team, Eddie Jones. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Jones hits them both. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Here's Bosch. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 15.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To end the run. Blocked! And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pierce. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Thomas. Off the mark there with a three. And Washington with possession. 17-point game. It's good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Pass to Pierce. And here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Robertson. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Richmond. The shot off that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Jones. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for one.
That's good from Jones. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 18. Pass to Maxwell. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he gets that one.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Here's Gill.
Don't let Gill shoot it.
Now here's Jones. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way, and it's good. 2 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
All-Star Weekend is here, and in fact, I'm going to the airport from here to head to Utah. As you can see, I'm ready, and next week, we'll be bringing you all those highlights from the weekend.
In this episode...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Bull. Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Caron Butler. And it's Unseld in at the power forward position. And for the Kings, we've got Moncrief. Chris Middleton is out there with Garnett. Then it's Nash. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs. And the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Bull. It's hauled in by the Kings. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Middleton can't get it to go. Johnson against Nash. Carter looking around. Here's Unseld. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Unseld's got the opening basket of the game for the Raptors.
Yeah, finishing in the face of some really good defense there. Unseld shows how difficult it can be to guard him inside. I didn't think he'd be able to get that one off cleanly. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Middleton. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Garnett. Now Moncrief. Driving to the basket.
And it's not just Bull's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manu.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Carter against Moncrief. Pass to Middleton. Back to Moncrief. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nash, the pass to Middleton. Out to Moncrief. Just 4 to shoot. Lots of room. Here's Garnett. A second chance effort. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Nash outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Pass to one zone and stolen by Nash. There's the pass to Ruin. Over Bull. Misses off the right iron.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Middleton after Caron Butler's bucket. Here's Garnett. No good from 11 feet.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Butler passes to himself. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Johnson. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
Yeah, there's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Sacramento trails by 16. Passes to Person. Back to Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Over Carter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Now here's Monroe. The pass to Muresan. Good work there as it goes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Carter outside. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Carter. Over Davis. Raptors with a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guys.
Here's Davis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. .135 left in the first quarter. Williams passes to Issel, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Always been a master at putting a defender in a tough position and drawing fouls. It's one of Issel's greatest attributes, always thinking one step ahead.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Passes it to Person. Here's Mirasan. He's guarded by Bynum. Monroe outside. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
A shot by Issel, no good. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Seattle. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Toronto leading by 15. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's DeRozan, and the rejection by Smith. Monroe down low. He's against Williams, and Monroe. A bucket on the assist by Davis.
The shake and bake moves of Earl the Pearl. I mean, a phenomenal ball handler who just kills you with that change of pace.
Now here's Bynum. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Monroe. Five to shoot. Smith tried to break loose. Here's Muresan. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
Sacramento trails by 15. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Michael Redd, Carter out there with Williams, and it's Boomer, and it's Issel in at the power forward. Nash up on top. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Redd misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Now here is Carter. He's got 6. Hits the three-point bomb. Redd's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
For 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nash, the pass to Smith. And it's Smith again missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Bynum. Bynum, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Toronto calls timeout.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And the Kings making a change here. Garnett's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Johnson, and he can't bank that one in. Sacramento trails by 19. Middleton the pass to Rulin. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Bynum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 7 points.
And the ultimate combo guard, Johnson can pass with the league's best playmaker.
Nash dishes to Garnett. Moncrief kicks to Nash. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Carter outside. Back to Johnson. Butler against Middleton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Now, here's Nash. 9 points last game out. Here's Moncrief. And a miss there on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here is Carter, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Johnson right side. Butler on the wing. Defended by Middleton. That one goes in. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Nash. Garnett kicks to Middleton. And there's the pass to Nash. Puts up a three. And Bynum pulls it down. Toronto leading by 21. Johnson outside. The feed to Bynum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ball, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Vince Carter.
One shot.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Sacramento.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Basket counts. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. It's always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Monroe looking around. Pass to Davis.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by Butler.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Unseld, the pass to Bull. Out to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Unseld, guarded by Garnett. Puts it up from 17. Bull can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Monroe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Monroe's got his second bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside DeRozan. Monroe against Williams. Here's Unseld. 11-point game his last outing. Right side, Butler. Over Person. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Smith checked in for the Kings. And Toronto making a change here. And so Butler nails both of them. Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Monroe, the pass to Murison. Williams against Monroe. Passes it to Person. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Fast break Toronto. DeRozan on the wing. And here is Butler. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. It's deflected.
And that's the big reason why Murison's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
And so it's Toronto cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Well, for Toronto, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defense. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Caron Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got ABC. Nash out there with Moncrief. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now here's Nash. High arcing shot. He lays it in. Nash has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. Outside Butler. Johnson with it. Unzeld, the pass to Butler. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsailed jams. There's just so much power to his game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Raptors leading by 20. Johnson kicks to Butler. Johnson outside. Out to Carter from the wing. Rebound by the Kings. Muresan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Moncrief over Carter. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kevin Garnett, who's checked in for ABC.
Sidney Moncrief, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good for Moncrief. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Johnson, the pass to Carter. Now Butler. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Moncrief up top, defended by Carter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The Kings have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Line for your home team, Sidney Moncrief at the line for 1.
One shot.
Toronto leading by 17. Johnson with the bounce pass. Carter kicks to Johnson. Carter against Moncrief. Right side, Butler. Back to Carter from past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Middleton outside. Pass to Moncrief. Kings moving the ball around. The pass to Rowland. Garnett trying to break loose. Right through the D for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Carter outside. Now here's Bull. Tight defense on him.
Home team foul. 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Away team. 2 shots.
Two.
That one is off. Michael Reds checked in for Butler. He hits the second from the line. Sacramento trails by 19. Pass to Moncrief. For 3, Middleton. No good. Shot missing.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Johnson, he gets that one.
Dennis Johnson.
Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Got that one up quick.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Moncrief. Back to Nash. Garnett outside. Knocked away. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Unseld, the pass to Johnson. Moncrief against Carter. 6 on the shot clock.
His fourth personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team, Dan Issel.
Unseld, the pass to Johnson. To the paint, here's Red. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Sacramento making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Down low, here's Moncrief. Count that one. Moncrief's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Carter. Johnson outside. Steps back and fires. And another basket for Toronto.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Rulin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto? Some changes for Sacramento. Persons checked in for Chris Middleton. And Monroe subbed in for Nash.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
DeRozan. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smith. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now, here is Red. He's got 11. Fires, high post, and he gets the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The pass to Person. There's the lob to the hoop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Toronto. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. He kicks it to DeRozan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
Smith right side. Williams with the steal. DeRozan on the wing. From 18 feet away. The shot that time, not on target. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. It's Moncrief on the wing, guarded by Red. Person against DeRozan. Kept alive. Rulin. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Rulin's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Moncrief against Red. Outside DeRozan. Over Person. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Smith. Moncrief against Red. They get a hand on it. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And yes, it's good. He has 6.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
DeRozan surveying the D. No good with the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Well, 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, running away with the
67.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What?
Hey, close out. Yo, Moncrief. Pick out, man. Set up. Who's got card? Go. Crush that boards, man. Crush.
Watch Moncrief!
Corner. I got your help.
That's you all day. Hey, watch Nash. Oh, hit that.
Keep coming.
Don't let him get it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Yep. Blows again. AC. CJ.
No.
Yo, check McCollum.
And 1. No.
And the foul.
McCollum.
And 1.
Yo, who got red?
With the foul. Don't leave Smith open.
Yep. Block.